It's counterintuitive, isn't it? Oops.
All right, seeing that it's 3:30, we will call the Facilities Committee meeting to order. First up on the agenda, Angie's not here tonight, so that's why I'm be running us through the agenda. Thank you to Carolyn for printing it out for us. First thing up is approval of the minutes from the May 10th meeting, which was emailed out prior to this.
There are some corrections, grammatical corrections.
Right.
Thank you to Chris. But we have made those on the copy that's in your packet.
Perfect, thanks, Chris.
Which I know you already saw.
If it was just grammatical, I trust your judgment. Any?
I'll move
take a
to
motion?
approve.
Thank you. Second.
I'll second.
All opposed? All who all who approve the minutes? In favor? Any opposed? Sustained? Unanimous. Right over to a report from the COA. Ralph, what do you got for us?
I have absolutely nothing to report. I haven't talked to the COA in some time on anything important, and there's been no meeting, so I have nothing to contribute. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Well, you'll catch us up at the next meeting. Anybody have any questions or anything they want to add about the COA? All right. Report from Recreation.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the beaches. All our staff is on board. All our lifeguards are on board. We're getting ready to move forward. I think we're opening up shortly. As far as our sand pond, our restroom up there, we're working on getting that moving so that we have a bathroom facility there as well. There's a septic already done, but I think we got to get that hooked up and get that moving for the people up in the north end of the community. John is working out very well. Our program specialist is doing a good job, very eager young man, and we're very pleased. We've got a couple of other things that are coming up in terms of our pickleball courts, and there. I was down there the other day, and I saw this very busy. There are a lot of people down there, and they've really got the place moving forward very nicely. You know, they got they'll have over 400 members, I guess, shortly. So the pickleball program is going quite well. Senior softball has now a Friday night co-ed league. So if anybody is a female around here and they want to join the co-ed league, we've got 17 females play every Friday night with some of the guys, the males that we have in the league. So they play every Friday night. They're having a lot of fun. And we're waiting to get a bathroom facility down at Potter Memorial. That was approved at town meeting. So that's in the works. We're waiting for specifications and RFPs and all that nice stuff that goes out every year. So we're moving forward, and things are very positive, and hopefully we have a good summer for our people that come down to enjoy our beaches.
Great. And no feedback from either Rec or COA relative to issues with a building or space or anything like that you've heard of?
The only thing I was walking in, one of the guys one of the fellows that plays softball was playing basketball, and he said, "Boy, it's hot in that gym." That's so I said, "Yeah, it is hot. The gym is hot outside." So.
Very good. All right, moving on to old business. Carolyn, you give us an update?
Inside your packet is, we had discussed about the letter to go to ask the select board, to ask the town administrator, to ask the select board to put the fee increase on the agenda.
Yeah.
So that was sent to the town administrator. I have not heard back from him yet, but I will follow up with him. I do know that they had some pressing business with a hearing and things like that, so I will just
working on their goals and objectives and everything else.
So I'll just follow up.
Yep.
But it has gone out, and we will anxiously await hearing that. That was about the letter. I had said I would wait till after they had their initial conversation, which did happen, so I felt like we should move forward, especially after one of the select board members was pointing out that we were not making, as we all knew and have had meetings about, but they weren't privy to that information. So I felt good that we were already working on it when they had mentioned it.
Yeah.
So
Good job. Circus update?
Angie usually does that. I don't know if you have anything new that she might have mentioned, but she usually does the circus updates because it's their program. But
Yeah, no, I think things are going well. I think they were looking for a couple more host families,
Yeah.
but I think they actually might have fulfilled that possibly. I'm not sure. I don't want to misspeak, but things. She seemed very pleased. They had their meeting the other day and said things were going really well.
And I think they're still looking for volunteers.
Yes.
I was gonna ask her today, how do we get in touch with her? Or should we get in touch with her? I'd like to volunteer.
Yeah, are you on social media at all, Van?
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's a lot going on on
Okay.
Facebook for them.
Okay.
Yeah,
and I'll, when I see, I'll give her a buzz
There you
and
go.
I can volunteer on that Wednesday night,
yeah.
great.
first night.
I'm sure they would
Thursday be
appreciate
tough.
it.
I can't do it Thursday night, but Wednesday night, I don't know what she has in mind for volunteers, but.
Yeah, there's a list
They
somewhere.
have somebody
floating around.
organizing it, so she
I'll
can.
be available if
Yeah, like
anybody needs any help.
ushers and maybe
Yeah.
parking.
I think they got a couple of open spots on the High Wire Act there.
That's
We'll
right.
sign you right up.
Yeah,
Right.
how about circus, how about doing the twirls, I can do that.
Oh, good.
Shoot you out of the cannon.
Yeah, right, shoot me out of the can.
Help us.
All right, anything else on old business? All right, moving along to new business, the gym closing.
I just wanted to report, I think everyone should know, I have put it in the newspaper, I've put it in our newsletter, I have been to a select board meeting. I specifically sent to every department within the building that we were closing and coordinated the time with them. We have it posted all over. We will be, the gym, not the weight room, the gym will be closed for all of next week so that we may take out the old bleachers and put in the new bleachers.
Oh, boy.
So, I know, one whole week, yeah, I don't know, you're gonna have to just, maybe you guys could go for ice cream that day.
I'm going.
There. So, yes, I just wanted to let everyone know we're excited about this. It was a project that was approved.
Several
Again,
years ago. we
Town
worked on it,
meeting,
yeah.
so we are happy. The bleachers are the same footprint. I have had several questions about that. They do not extend, they're not larger than they were, but it is the new material. It is not a wood surface, which they don't recommend using.
Carolyn, can you remind me and the others, what was the final cost of those bleachers?
I can go get it for you. I don't
No,
have it
it's
here
okay.
with me. I'm
It's okay.
sorry. I didn't bring that file,
I
but
know it's very expensive,
yeah, I did not
town
bring
meeting
that.
approved it right as part of a capital project.
Correct, and it went out to bid, and yep.
Thank you.
Pretty captive audience when you're sitting there and half the bleachers are closed because
Yeah,
they don't
right.
work.
Because they don't work,
Yeah.
yes. Visual aids for us. I thought I brought that in, but I have all the other information.
All right, the next up on new business is the soccer pitch. Obviously, we saw that drive.
Yes, so you have seen, we are, once again, we do this each year with the detective bracket. It is the outside area where they do a soccer camp in there, but then on other days of the week and evenings, it is open for the public to use. I do know the recreation department uses it frequently. We are looking to use it for one of our upcoming events, so, and it's a great asset. If you have not been here when they are doing the program, it's wonderful
Yeah.
to see all the kids, and
Yeah.
so it's, they do a great job. We really appreciate partnering with them. It's just another extension of the community center, really engaging all of the community, whether it's inside or outside.
So is this different than the CPC article that was approved at town meeting?
This is, the CPC article will then belong to Harwich.
Yeah.
I believe if, and I don't
That's
want
a
to,
rental, I
this
believe.
is a rental
Got
that
it.
they,
Yeah.
that makes them know that they really could use
Okay,
one more.
great. Yeah.
What I understood from the presentation,
Mm-hmm.
and again, I'm not connected with that group at all, but it was that, right, that they rent this in the summer. They're hoping to purchase one and then move it to different locations throughout the year
Okay.
around town.
Nice.
See if that comes to fruition for them. Anything else on new business? All right, on to the director's update.
Oh my goodness, that came fast.
I know.
Inside your packet is your newsletter. If anyone has anything they would like us to put in the July newsletter, please don't hesitate. We are, as you can see, those newsletters are getting very full and people do rely on them. We get a lot of feedback from the information put in there. That's your newsletter update. Do you mind doing the events and
No, not at all. So we started off already. It's what is it? June. What is the
today is the 14th.
14th. We're
The
almost
Flag Day.
halfway
That's
through. So we've already have a couple events under our belt for June. We are continuing with the animal control officer presentations. She did one on lost dog prevention and bringing home a new pet on the 6th, and she's going to be doing a story time with certified therapy dogs on the 20th. I just want to give a shout out to Jen Harrington.
Yeah, she's great.
Her presentations are amazing, and we're gonna run them again in the fall / maybe winter, because they're so amazing, and she took so much time to put these presentations together, and it's information that I think the public could really
Great.
benefit from. We had a special persons dance. Bring your special person in your life, your mother, father, grandparent. That was on the 7th. We had food donated from 2 local spinners and a local Subway in East Harwich, so it was phenomenal. We had good food, good attendance. It was fun. A DJ. Last night we did beach blanket bingo, which is always popular. Next Tuesday on the 18th, we're going to kick off the summer with an ice cream party. It's going to last for about an hour. Again, several donations of ice cream from different vendors around town. So it's going to be a free event. So we love being able to offer a free event. And you're going to come for ice cream?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come. I think I'll
Yeah,
be here.
yeah.
Get a little ice cream.
Ralph?
Toppings and
Ralph, you gonna get some ice cream, Ralph?
Well, sounds good.
Yeah.
we on the same day. I'm skipping. I already talked about the story time with therapy dogs.
Yeah.
That'll be on the 20th. On the 21st, we have a couple different events going on. At 1:30, we've paired up with the Bikeways Committee, and we're doing a bike wash / bike rodeo / popsicles. It's just gonna be a fun day outside with someone from Cape Cod Health is gonna come with helmets. We're gonna have some free helmets, some other free giveaways, a couple obstacle courses for both beginner and intermediate. A bike wash station is going to be set up, and as always, which is always available, is our bike repair station, which is always outside. So that'll
Can
be
I just say something
fun
about
day.
that before?
Absolutely.
We will be impacting the parking on that day
Yeah.
because we will have young children on bicycles,
Oh,
and
right.
safety is our utmost responsibility. And so you will see on the recreation side, we're going to do the small children inside the pitch area to keep them as
smart.
safe as possible. But then we're going to be sectioning off another section over in the recreation for the older kids with their bikes and things. So I just wanted to let everyone know that parking will be impacted on
What
that side
day?
of the building.
That's,
That's on a Friday,
June
June
21st.
21st.
Okay. I'm
Yep,
glad
just
it's
for a few
Friday.
hours.
Because it won't interfere with the
No,
guys.
camp hasn't started yet. Oh, you mean softball?
Right.
The other guys parking all over the place, you know.
So
So also on the 21st, from 4 to 8, we're having a widower,
veterans.
senior
Single.
dance, single senior dance. All welcome. Somebody from the community actually approached Carolyn about this and asked if we would help support it, and we thought it was a phenomenal idea. So that will be happening on the 21st from 4 to 8. It is a free event. Music and
Fun.
Yeah, like everything at the community center. We're gonna partner up with Rec for our last Fun Friday and the / open gym on the 28th from 5:30 to 7:30. John and I have done that together the last 2 times with Carolyn. Just the first hour is some fun activities for families, kind of organized stations, and then it's just open gym.
What's the attendance on that, Reagan? You getting pretty
It's
good?
been pretty, yeah. I mean, attendance will, as the weather gets nicer outside, but the last few that we've had over 30 people.
Oh, great.
So,
Wonderful.
and I'm just gonna jump into July because it's gonna happen quick. And I know that you guys spoke about it at your last recreation meeting. I know we've talked about supporting the Children's Fund with their upcoming circus, and we wanted to do as much as we could to help support and promote them. So we're partnering up with the rec department, and we're doing a big community picnic on July 6th. It's going to be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's going to be all kinds of carnival games. There's going to be, it's a bring your own picnic, but then we're going to have watermelons, snow cones, cotton candy. There's going to be games with prizes for the kids and adults. There's going to be lawn games. There's music. It's going to be a lot of fun. 4th of July weekend. I know people are looking for fun activities to do outside. So it'll be free. And we'll also be raffling off tickets for Circus Smirkus.
Nice.
And that's what I got. Did I miss any?
No.
Any questions for me? Sorry, I just took your job.
No.
Good job, Reagan.
The other thing that we did add this time around is that there was a request to put in Jill Brown's
Yes.
FabFit.
Yes.
What's it?
FabFitFun.
FabFitFun
Yes.
class. There was quite a group of people that didn't get into some of the other classes, and Jill was willing to do it, and so we're happy to add that to our roster of events. It's open to anyone in the community, and
Very popular.
yeah, she does a
she
great
does.
job. So that is just another one where there was a need, and we're happy to try and fill it, see what the community needs.
With that said, we're wrapping up the fiscal year, so obviously
Right.
we're going through everything and looking at. It'll be August will be my year that I've been here, so I've had a year of programs under my belt, and really going back over the last year and looking at what stuck, what was really popular, what people were asking for, and I'm always saying we just want to hear from the community because that's how we know what people want us to do. And I will say that the ferry door scavenger hunt and it was one of our most popular events. The community loved it, and the feedback we got from that was amazing. We just want to keep hearing what people want. We had a little girl, I don't know if it was a little girl or a little boy, leave a note in our suggestion box that they wanted slime making. Done. We're doing slime making in July. So let us know what you want, and we'll try to make it happen.
You might be sorry about that one. No,
We're gonna try and do it
told
outside.
yeah. We don't do it at my house anymore.
That's great.
Well, it is incredibly impressive how much you've been able to, both of you have been able to offer over the last year with a very streamlined programming budget. So it's I can't believe how many things you keep reporting on, and I don't know where you find the money, or the donations, I suppose. But
It's the staff as well. The enthusiasm of the staff is very, very important.
100%.
Money is one thing, but if you don't have the right staff pushing all these programs and doing things that need to be done, things aren't going to happen.
Great point.
Nice.
Well, we have a community that's pretty awesome to work with, so.
I might have got fired last night because I wasn't calling the bingo numbers right.
We're gonna talk about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is something.
It's fine.
It's a lot of pressure.
I guess we'll get some remedial
There is.
training.
Yes. N's and O's and O's.
We've
I
made our eye
truthfully need
appointment.
glasses and refused to put them on. That's what was really happening.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank you, Reagan, for the event updates.
My pleasure.
Moving over to building use and confirmations.
So the building is busting, as you can all see anytime you come in here. But I put this on here for a specific reason, and I wanted to publicly, and I will certainly, I have spoke to the organization, but I will follow up with my own apology. Recently, as you all know, when the town needs the building, they have first priority. But that bumped an organization who did not get notification. So they were in a smaller room. I am totally on camera in front of all of you, to them, taking full responsibility for that. So I would like to publicly apologize to the sound dunes who were moved from the room that they had for a town event, which certainly is okay, but not okay that they were not told. So I'm apologizing. I will be in front of their board. I think it's important that when things happen, we learn from them. They're a great organization. They do wonderful things, and we really appreciate them. And I am sorry that that happened, but I believe wholeheartedly in taking responsibility. So just wanted to put that out there. So when you see confirmations, we do send out confirmations. We're going to implement putting out, if any changes happen, we'll resend stuff out to people as well. So it sparked a policy, and the best we can do is own our mistakes, apologize, and learn from them. So I am truly sorry to Jim and all of the sound dudes.
Thank you for that.
Yep.
Thank you.
Anything on operations?
Absolutely. It is that time of year, and we are selling the beach and transfer
Oh,
and treasure chest stickers. It is not in the room it was currently in. You can only get into that room from the outside, the main walkway to the building.
Yeah.
There are signs all over, but there is no entrance from inside the building. And on Sundays, you will enter and exit the same door. And again, you need to come up the main walkway to the community center. So I just wanted to let people know they are selling 7 days a week. 10 a.m. to 3:45. That is a change in what we've done in the past. Again, we are working in conjunction with another office. We don't run that, but those are the hours that they have. 10 a.m., 3:45. The only access is through the main outside main walkway into the community center.
And it's that door to the right.
Correct.
Before you get to the main doors.
Thank you
So as you're
very
coming up-
much.
As you're coming up the walkway.
Yes, and there should be plenty of signs out there to let people know. And if someone needs help or assistance, please phone the front desk. We will make arrangements for them any way they need.
I was here the other day for the softball, and a couple of people came in at 9:30, you know, and we had, you know, I told them it's 10 o'clock, and they came in the wrong door, and I said, you have to go around the backside, and they were a little confused
Yeah.
about the whole thing.
It's
It worked
learning,
out.
it's
You gotta be
learning.
flexible, you
Yeah.
gotta be adaptable, and, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, we're doing everything that we can for that, so I just thank you for letting me say that.
Yeah, good.
I said they are open 7 days a week, with the exception of Juneteenth. June 19th, they are closed, and July 4th. So those are also, building is
They're
closed
doing
on those days.
dump stickers too?
They do.
Doing that,
Yep,
okay.
they do everything. So
Bring
the
your
building,
registration, car registration.
the building is closed on June 19th
Yep.
and July 4th.
Carolyn, do you know the price of the stickers? Do you know, have any idea?
I'm a Harwich resident, but I have not bought my sticker yet, so I do
either,
not
but I'm
know.
trying to find out what it is, but anyway.
Also under operations, if I may,
Of course.
we have, as you know, we have put out and had phenomenal response to people helping us with the garden and
Oh, good.
weeding. However, it is a massive undertaking, and we could be out there every day, and we're not gonna get it finished. So I have, out of sheer necessity, have decided we need to hire a company who does this. So we're gonna hire a company, and then our wonderful volunteers are gonna help maintain it. But we cannot get ahead of it. It is far, I mean, it's
And just-
overgrown, it's,
Props to the volunteers who keep showing up because they're working hard
and
and
it's daunting to
yeah,
me.
it doesn't.
Yeah, so they'll do like a good weeding
They're
cleanup?
gonna do a weeding, cleanup, and mulching,
Oh, good.
and then our volunteers will just keep maintaining
Yeah,
it, and
nice.
that's also scheduled for next week.
Yeah.
So, new bleachers, new outside, I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be wonderful.
cream.
Ice cream, that's right. So,
Great.
I did wanna let the public know, we have heard people question why it's looking bad, and I hear them, and we've
Long
tried.
overdue, Carolyn.
And you know, I am as fiscally responsible as I can possibly be, but it comes to a necessity.
Yeah.
We're so grateful to the volunteers, but there's just no way to get that underway. We've tried, and they show up, and I really appreciate them. So this will make it more manageable for them to help us when it's all done.
Good.
So I appreciate you letting me say that.
No problem. And to circle back to you, Van, $30 for a beach sticker,
Hold on,
Maybe his too.
Beach,
Yeah.
$30.
yep,
And for the transfer station, it's $160. And then if you need a second vehicle,
it's 25,
25.
they haven't changed, I guess, huh?
Yeah, no, that's 30. I think the non-resident.
And the $5 for the,
It
for the-
is
for the treasure chest.
Correct, 5 for the treasure chest. And if you want a recycle only for the transfer station, it's 50.
okay, good, thank you, that's
course.
helpful.
Joys of the internet.
Yep.
Anything else on operations?
Not on operations, thank
Great.
you.
All right. Any questions for Carolyn relative to any of that?
No.
Thank you for all you shared there. It looks like last is just talking about
Before you go on, Carolyn, under operations, is there anything that you, as the director of this building, have a need for? Let us know. I think it's important. I think I asked that question several years ago.
Yep.
And you came up with a needs assessment, which was helpful to guide us forward in
Sure.
terms of what we need. The bleachers are now taken care of, and the fans up in the, you know, they've been done, right?
No, that's
No.
next on our list.
Okay.
The carpeting is still in progress, but that is a big one for me. The
That's not something for this year, it's down the road, that's.
The carpeting has already been approved,
Approved.
and it is actually, I believe it's already gone out to bid. Sean Libby is handling that, and we appreciate that. We have picked out the carpeting, so, and it will be for the whole building. It is
So you
necessary.
have to
with
shut down the building, you have to close?
24. I don't know yet how they're gonna do it, and as soon as I know, I will let you know. I'm sure they'll do it in sections, so we can close down an area or part, or if, whatever is gonna work best in the interest of the town, and the people in the community, so. I'm taking a very serious look at our furniture. A lot of it, as you know, if someone's getting rid of something, we're taking it because we're making it work, and we've done that for a long time, but that'll be something that we're looking at really. The Griffin room just got redone, so we were taking those chairs. If you're ever at town meeting, you can see we don't have enough chairs. With this, there was about 100 chairs that we got, so, and those are the maroon plastics that sit throughout the building. I think those are all fine, functional and operational. The tables take a very big beating, and once they become unsafe, they need to go. If there's a damage in any way, too many people use and rely on them so that we cannot have subpar things like that are used on a very regular basis. So our tables, we just are doing an assessment. I'm doing an assessment of all the furniture in the building.
Can you put together, can you compile a list and
Absolutely
and
happy
get it
to.
to us sometime as to what really is required
Yep.
to continue the operations of the building and to enhance it further if we need to?
Absolutely. Painting is also on there, and
Yeah.
I speak with Sean about that for our activity rooms, We got paint donated, that's why they're
So
pink,
we have
yellow.
no numbers, no estimates in any of this yet?
None of this yet. This is all what I'm putting together to work with Sean, the facilities manager,
Okay,
so,
Excellent. All right.
thank you, Carolyn.
thank you.
So moving on to discussion about our next meeting date. There's a question mark on there.
There is, in the past, this board has taken the month of July off. I do know that Angie has the circus, and that will consume a lot of hers. I know a lot of boards take a summer month off. And so I put it on there, and I knew it would be a discussion for all of you to have. If you have it, we will come. If you don't, we will
Yeah,
not.
Rec has taken the July off as well.
So,
Yeah, I support taking that, skipping that one and get back together in August.
I think that, if there is an emergency kind of a situation that comes up, you might call a special meeting
of course.
to get us together to try to deal with whatever is serious enough to have the meeting. Otherwise, we have the beaches.
I'm in.
Is that
Well,
Yeah,
official?
yeah, I think so. I don't know, do we need to take a vote on that?
I don't think you
We
do.
just need
I have the consensus of the board, so.
Yes.
We will not post for a meeting
Yeah.
in July. We'll repost for one in August.
Great.
Sounds good. Well, with all that being said, I will take a motion to adjourn.
You do it, Ralph.
Why?
Because we,
Get your name in minutes.
yeah.
I so move
Second.
to adjourn.
Moved and seconded? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Stay here by yourself?
Thank you, Vice Chair,
Okay.
for running the
Yes,
meeting.
thank you
Nice
very
job,
much.
okay.
Nope, yeah.
On we go.